Hey yo, I just gave this dude the business on chess.com. Um, Final score was 31-18. So, um, beat him by 13 points. Gave him the business. Check this game out. He was white, I was black. He moved his pawn to d4. I moved my pawn up to d5. He moved his knight out. I moved my knight out. Moved his pawn down, and I was moving my pawns up slowly. Then I tried to get my queen out early. See if I can make do some damage with that. Just basically trying to move his pieces out. See what I can do. And he castled early, so I had to kind of refocus my attention to the other side of the board now. Yeah, so he castled and moved his knight down, and I threatened his rook. I'm basically like on the attack, putting him on the defensive, not really giving him time to launch an attack. But right here, I see that he was trying to possibly trap my queen, so I moved my queen down. He moved his rook out of harm's way. And I'm basically now just trying to slowly move my pawns up. Now I'm threatening his knight, forcing his knight back. So I'm basically forcing his pieces back. Bam, now I'm all up in his grill. You see, that's what I like to do. He kind of pushed my pieces back for a minute momentarily. But I'm still on the hunt, still on the attack. He took my pawn. And now I move my knight back so I can protect not only my pawn here, but my knight. But he ended up taking him, and I just took his bishop with my knight. He moved his pawn down. And I'm now moving my pawn up on the other side of the board, and he got protection from the rook right here. So, now he moves his knight up. And I just moved my queen down. And then bam, he left his pawn unprotected and exposed. And then bam, I don't know why he did that. He thought he was protecting that rook, but he ain't see that that bishop ain't had no protection, so I took him too. So at this point in the game, I'm leading 9-6. Nothing major. But I am winning the game by 3 points. And he moves his knight over. And then he threatens my queen with his rook. And I just take his pawn. I'm just eating his pieces up at this point in the game. He moves his queen over. I guess he wanted to exchange queens, but I decided not to do that. My focus now was on this side of the board because I see it's a checkmate over here somewhere. If I can play my cards right. But this is where the game got real tough for me because we was on a 15-minute game. Usually I play half an hour games or either, yeah, I usually play, like half an hour games. But today I played, I think this was a 10-minute game, so I was down with minutes. He had a lot of minutes left because he was kind of moving slightly a little faster than me. I like to focus with chess and make good moves. I don't like to just move real fast. But he had a little more time than me, maybe like a minute or two longer than me. So the time was kind of going down. I think at this point in the game, I had like 2 minutes left. So I had to really try to do something. So I put him into check. He moved down. And if that was a checkmate over here somewhere, guys, you can let me know. I didn't see one, but it may have been one over here somewhere. But I think I could have made a better move than this. I probably should just move my queen over, then took his pawn and put him into check. But at this time in the game, like I said, my time was running out, so I was kind of rushing and making stupid moves. But it didn't really matter because I ended up winning anyway. So here, this is when I was just moving real fast. I was rushing. So I put him into check. And then I moved my queen over. I was just making any move I can make to try to checkmate this dude. Because I was like down on seconds at this point. I only had like 45 seconds left. So I had to make moves in like 5 quick seconds. Or my time would have ran out. And he would have won on time. And I put him in check again. So I knew at this point I kind of had him. I just had to make better moves. So I took his queen. And this is where I knew I pretty much had him, but I just had to make real quick moves. Check. 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 I moved over there. And I pretty much had checkmate, I think. I would just put him into check right there. He would have moved over. And all I had to do now was just move my white bishop down, and it pretty much would have been kind of checkmate. But I decided to take his rook. That made the score 31-18. And then I put him into checkmate. So, yeah, I won the game. You know, I gave him the business. And showed him what was up. You feel me? Peace.